Map changes 15.5. Today crossed off tomorrow's sign. I told you it was going to be important. First, start off. The gnome's building is more decayed and stuff is now disappearing from it. The janitor's thing, one of these things, I forgot what these are called. Just call it terminal. One of those terminals disappeared. Actually, gold has vanished. And one of the garage doors has completely evaporated. Why would I say that? I shouldn't say that. Alright. Yes. Also, new building. The police industry has turned into a ghost building. One of the big changes. And it's now a gun industry. There's still things referencing the original building that was here, you know, like this billboard. Gun supply sold, 2,890 crates. This number will change every map change. It's kind of a legal business in the storyline. Oh yeah, and there is a helipad. This isn't a rift zone. It was just built here. Yeah, like this is still in the same exact place from the original building. So, it's just a mess in here. Like, you know, it's pretty illegal. And nothing. Oh yeah, the chairs that were behind the staircase are still back here. Alright, what else? We'll get to that map change in a second. Yes, this truck has finally got here. And the gates are right here. Except the truck disappeared. Or no, it just drove away. Not disappeared. Well, I deleted it, kind of disappeared, but just ran away. Another Easter egg. This is actually part Rift Zone. This is what the original Truckzilla looked like. I looked up pictures of this, and I made it. And the original fence and stuff, the original colors of the cars and stuff. This is the original Truckzilla, or robot, car robot, whatever you want to call it. This is from the original map, Chapter 1 map, and then that's how it was originally built. Oh yeah, trailer has disappeared from Junk Junction, no one knows why. And this is what the truck started. See, they're not here anymore. This one's still here. Is now a monument for Dusty Docks. Because, you know, there's this thing right here about its history. Or used to be. And you're probably wondering, where did all the chairs go? What happened to the chair truck? Well, all the chairs are stored up here. Why? Who knows? You know, outhouses. Bunch of interesting stuff happening. Yes, I got rid of the storm circles because I'm trying to make this a battle royale map. Just so you know. Because, you know, the storm circle things isn't going to work in battle royale. Like a mini battle royale. Because I pushed chests like everywhere you see up there. So yeah. This bus is moving very slowly, by the way. You know, the one where the guy was living in. That's why he moved out of that, because he heard words that they were going to transform that building into something else, so he was forced to move out. That's why he's in the bus. And the parking garage has more buildings on it, like builds on it. The second ramp is being built. More of the floors have been built up here. Stuff out here. Crane's gone. Nothing really happened here. More demolition is happening. As you can see right here, this gas station is almost completely gone. Just this part that's left, and then just the roads and stuff. Nom's building is starting to be destroyed. All the things were taken from it. Some of the stuff was put back here. You know, the card I was right there. All the things that are in there. Oh yeah, and the gnome secret that I had up here. The gnome is also being transferred. the shopping cart was put here. I didn't know how to, for mini battle royale, because, you know, I was gonna dig that. Nothing changed to this building. This building has disappeared, and all it left behind was the emergency sign that sat on it. So, yeah, and the motel is getting destroyed too. This truck is finally on the move. This is what it looked like after all the vehicles were put on it. Even the barricades and stuff that were surrounding the truck were put in the back. This is going towards Junk Junction, of course. Well, since this is like a cartoonish game, I might as well did something cartoonish. So I just made it unrealistic stack of vehicles in this truck. Stuff is being put back there. Pretty much most of that's almost destroyed. Oh yeah, when this map changed, before we get to the other important one, this place, the one with the Durburger and Tomato Head on it, has now changed. It's half tomato head, half Durburger, and half police station. It's a very glitched building. Because, you know, Durburger used to be down here, except police station stuff is still down here. It's pretty crowded in here. Like, one of the police station chairs that were in here is now one of the booths for Durburger. You know, the locker share still here. Fire hydrant still in the corner. Ice boxes have been added in. Pretty sure that's it. Oh yeah, upstairs. Top part of the Tomato Town is kind of interesting. Yeah. And now these guys are next to each other, even though they're worst enemies of each other. They're right next to each other. And what else? Oh yeah, this has disappeared, and it's now up here. It's over here. Because it makes more sense to have this over here than over here. No longer stuff that's being glitched out is disappearing. That's all over here. And over here, they're finally moving out because they got what they needed. The gun is gone. The equipment, that's what they were looking for. Stuff is falling down. The diggers were packed up, put in the truck. They were able to get this truck back up. They took it off of this. They just left that there. More trees have grown here. And you have to find out where these guys are going to be going to next. Or they're going to put the hey, they might be going over there, you never know. Oh yeah. And I have a mini live event for you guys. It's very simple. It will be explained in the next map change video. So this is why I have C4 in my hand. You never saw that in a couple map change videos. It's very minor, it's not exciting, like very exciting, it's not like that. So, go over here. So, it's over here. Something has been planted in the clock tower, and remember I said that the things that were being rifted here are being glitched out? Well, this is one of them. So basically, this was a very small live event. But, we'll say another bomb was planted in the clock tower, or another C4. And we're just gonna say it blew up pretty much half of the clock tower. So basically what this was a glitched, rifted item that was brought from chapter 1. And you know how the whole like theme of trying not to escape the loop. Well, people way back in chapter 1, I made it so that the chapter 1 map is still in the 0 point, basically the black hole. Or no, not the 0 point, the black hole. The chapter 1 map is still in the black hole, and the visitors are still there, and they don't want anyone escaping the loop. And then what would happen is, if someone were to escape the loop, this is my story, by the way. Someone were to escape the loop, something would bad happen, or anything like buildings, etc. So this is the clock tower from Tilt Towers escaped the loop, and what happens is when things escape from maps and stuff, this is my story, by the way, they get glitched, which I think is a pretty cool story thing. So yeah, that is it for today's map changes. Hope you guys liked this. Hope you got the live event was the mini live event was kind of boring, but wait, I tried. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Like and subscribe, please. It's always like in the sub is always appreciated. You all know that. Oh yeah, and before I go, the 0 point is getting more unstable. That's why there's a rift around it to make it feel like it's cracking. So that's it for today's video. This is Prodigy signing off. Goodbye, everybody.